All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Martin Blackwell of Fanon International Boxing. Welcome back to the channel, and in this video we have a very big announcement that is going to affect all of boxing, but specifically explains what is taking place with Gervonta Davis, Lamont Roach, Al Haymon, and the PBC, as there have been so many rumors flying around about the future and why the fight in the Toyota Center has not been completed yet. Well, I'm here to tell you that I have been told the reason, I believe the reason, and I'll share it with you. And hey, if things change a little bit, I'm just giving you the information the best way I know how. Let's talk about that in this video. The PBC has an angel investor that is seeking to buy the PBC, seeking to buy DAZN, seeking to buy the UFC, seeking to buy all combat sports, and to bring all combat sports under the same roof. Gervonta Davis's hold up for his fight, I am being told by my sources out of Hollywood that the reason that there's issues going back and forth is because of an offer that is being made to Al Haymon first, and then would be made to other people after they're able to solidify a deal with the PBC. What I'm being told is that there is an entity from the United States that is looking to buy these organizations, but Gervonta Davis specifically, they believe, because Gervonta Davis represents what they consider to be the culture, the inner city culture, not the inner city culture or the idea of the black community that is being put out there by guys like Puffy Combs or Jay-Z or the Flash and the Shine, all of that. No, they like Gervonta because Gervonta overcame hurdles, overcame obstacles, and he basically is the best thing they've seen as far as the excitement and the punches and all the stuff around them since Mike Tyson. Not saying that he's the best fighter since Mike Tyson, but that extremely exciting style they believe can be used to market all throughout the world. I asked my friend about it, and he said, look, obviously he doesn't like to talk about a lot of stuff because some of the people that he invests money for and uses, there's basically this thing, there's a private investment fund. Now, this is my understanding. I've been told the same private investment fund that has been offering money in different circumstances that have been turned down by the PBC on different occasions. But this move is much more strong because Turki al-Sheikh and the Saudis came into the United States. So these people were kind of motivated to push even more money behind their plan to put more money behind it because, basically the Saudi moving in upped the price on some American and bigwig investors that wanted to do this. Now, as far as the Toyota Center and why it's scheduled and not scheduled, the date and all of this, look, Gervonta Davis, I'm being told, does not know all of this information because it's kind of coming down from sources on high. But my understanding is that part of this with Gervonta is upwards of $300 million for him to buy the rest of his fights, let people see him wherever he wants to see him, wherever they want to see him. Because Gervonta, according to my guy, has convinced them that he's a rare person and that he can sell out stadiums all over the United States. They can he drops bombs anywhere he goes. So they feel, hey, let's have Gervonta Davis go to Houston. That's a large black area. And by the way, these people that are trying to buy this, they're black. They're black. They're some of the wealthiest black people in all of the United States that have pulled their money together in different engagements. But they've been in a bit of a bidding war with the Saudis. Before that, they were in a bidding war with DAZN. But I do believe ultimately they've even made offers. I've been told that they've made offers to buy DAZN. So it's just going to be really, really interesting what's going on with boxing, man. But don't just take what people are saying about, behind the scenes, why this happens, why that happens. And no, this guy said this, that guy said that. We don't know when this is going to happen. When's that going to happen? Look, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in business that needs to take place for you to be able to announce a fight. And one of the things that make the PBC so attractive to these purchasers is that they operate their business model in a very respectable way. What they do is that they don't announce something until they know they can back it up. They don't do things like switching pay-per-views and charging people overnight for pay-per-views on DAZN. I was amazed that Turkey Al-Sheikh tried to hit me up for $15. I was like, man, I can't believe you tried to hit me up for $15 on that the day of the fight. No, I'm not buying that. That was literally the first fight that I didn't buy. I didn't watch any of those fights. But that's what's going on with Gervonta. He's going to fight Lamont Roach. It's going to be on pay-per-view. It's going to be in the Toyota Center. But these guys are really and truly, my understanding, trying to do not just put all that money behind Gervonta. They're also trying to bring in, my understanding is buy the PBC for something like $3 billion, or I don't know if they were trying to buy PBC for $3 billion, or they were trying to buy, or whether they were trying to buy both that and Top Rank, right? But I don't know the details on that. He wouldn't give me all that. But I will say that from what I was told, that Gervonta Davis is the linchpin in this agreement, that this agreement, the ecosystem of this agreement is somewhere around $10 billion. Because you have the original $3 billion that these people are trying to invest, but then you also have the threefold investment that comes with all of the money that they spend and the different things that go on in the different industries around it, above the line and below the line, right? Above the line and below the line. All of that stuff is, tell you, man, business is funny, but we'll see how it pans out, right? We'll see. But one thing for sure, Al Haymon is not going broke. The only question is, does he want to continue to hold on to his music? Does Al Haymon want to hold on to his music? Does he want to hold on to his boxing? Or is he going to work with these guys that want to transition him? Want to transition him and say, hey, man, we think we can do this and, for the next 50 years. And we want to use your model, right? They did the whole thing for Al. So I'm sure Al Haymon will make his mind up soon as to what he's going to do. And then we'll move on. And then these fights will be set. People talking about Al Haymon is hurt, he's sick and all of that. That's not true. What it is, hey, man, this man's got a lot of money in his face. And he's got some decisions to make because he got a lot of people that want his stuff. He did a great job of it. And he's 60 plus something years. He may decide he wants to go and end it, in the career. And just let somebody younger do the job. People don't want to appreciate that the PBC could have a transition plan. Al Haymon is one of the greatest businessmen in American history. Don't always just think because somebody's flapping their lips over there on YouTube that means that, they really know something. Anyway, we'll see how it pans out. My numbers that I was told, my numbers were, what was it, 300 million for Gervonta, and it was either 3 or 5 billion for, I think the 3 billion was for PBC, if I remember right. And I think they were willing to put 5 billion in it totally if they really felt like they could really solidify boxing without putting it in a UFC format, right? But at the same time, making boxing available for everybody and the fighters making a lot of money and trying to make boxing great again. That's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.